Hello, bass family, and welcome to Everything Bass. Excellent. We're starting something new here, and it's to address the clack, C-L-A-C-K. So sometimes you're going to not want the clack, and sometimes you might want the clack. And, a lot of my ideas come from teaching private students. And I had a student who was curious about why my tone seemed so cleaner and his tone had a little bit of that clack to it. And so I was able to tell him and correct it. I don't like to use the term correct, actually, because sometimes the clack is cool, but being able to control it, what's causing it, so you know how to take it in and take it out. So it really comes down to your plucking hand and how you're striking the string. When you want the cleanest possible tone, you want to strike the string so the string, your finger moves, like if I'm sitting normally, your finger moves to the ceiling, which makes the string move parallel to the fingerboard. So think about this. The string is moving, I'm not sure if you can see that, where it's not moving into the fingerboard where it might hit the frets. It's moving parallel. So your angle that your right hand has is really important to get a clean tone. There's times when you might want the clack, and I know I bring it in to certain, when a tune's really aggressive, or I just want that effect. And what you do is you change your angle of your plucking hand. Let me see if I can get that. So instead of plucking where the fingers move straight up and down as you're plucking the string, you pull your hand back. So when you pluck the string, you actually force the string into the fingerboard. So as you're striking the string, you pull your hand back, and now you can hear that little metallic click. There are so many bass players who have used that percussive sound to great effect. So it really boils down to the angle of your hand, and depending on the setup of your bass, how hard you strike the strings. Some people can get that kind of clack sound, but by really plucking the strings very hard, that can fatigue your hand, when you can actually, like I said, just pull your hand back a little bit so the angle changes. So here's the string. Instead of plucking straight up, you pull your hand back. So now you're moving the string this way, and with your fretboard, the string moving this way, of course you're going to hit the frets and get that clack. So really play with that and move it forward, move it back. The biggest thing to do also is, as you're experimenting with the angle of your plucking hand, try to listen clearly, like be plugged into an amp or headphones, and listen to the effect it has and what it makes you feel. And because if we have a purely intellectual approach to music, we won't necessarily be able to quickly access the techniques we want to be able to create a sound like that. So if I'm playing with the band and it's live, and normally I play very clean, but the audience is into it, the guitarist is playing over the head, the drummer's really just, smashing away, I know that if I want that level of aggression and kind of, of course, when you're playing through huge PA systems, that clack is awesome. I'll just pull my hand back, get the clack, and then have it, kind of fit in with the emotions the rest of the musicians are showing. So it's a short video today, but very fun to play with. Of course, as always, when I'm suggesting anything to do with your hands or playing in general, if for some reason you're experimenting with that and you feel any kind of pain, knock it off and get yourself to a doctor, explain what you were doing, and see if, I have never had issues with just pulling my hand back slightly and strike the string, but I don't play really hard. I don't really pluck really hard. I let the amp do a lot of the work. So I have a pretty light touch when it comes to plucking. So there you have it. Hopefully a new toy for you to play with. Or, like I said, maybe you didn't like your tone and you're wondering, why is my tone so metallic-y and not the band metallic-y, metallic, the metals. So now hopefully you have an idea of what you can do to approach it. Now, if you're getting buzzing, fret buzz, that's usually not totally controlled by the right hand, because usually fret buzz, if you lighten up your touch a little bit, the the buzz will go away. However, especially in times of change of seasons, going from a hot summer to a cold, wet winter, your neck angle can change, and no amount of adjusting your technique can get rid of the buzz. In which case, you know, if you're not uncomfortable doing setups on your own, you don't have any experience in it, just take it to a local guitar shop, have them do a setup. And it's usually not that much money and really can help you get the most out of your instrument. Okay, well, thanks for stopping by in this video. If you have a moment, please like, share, subscribe, do all those things that really help the channel grow. If you are a subscriber to the channel, make sure you turn on the little bell notifications, because that really helps me out. And of course, you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Do you have anything you want me to cover? Please put it in the comments section below. I would love to be able to address any needs you guys have when it comes to your bass playing. I can get out of whatever course and series I'm doing, do one-offs like this one to hopefully help you guys. Hey, thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll see you at the next video.